Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a math video for you, just going over kind of how we can count coins. Last week we learned what the different coins were. This week we're going to be really working on getting some different coins and adding them together to figure out how much money we have. I hope that you guys will stick around. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That will just help you find my videos. It'll notify you when I get them so that if you don't get the message on Class Dojo or whatever, you can still watch this video to help you learn our math lesson. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we have learned 4 different coins. I want you guys to talk to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, whoever's with you about what those coins are and how much they're worth, okay? If you can explain why you know that this is a quarter, do that also, all right? So go ahead, push pause, explain the 4 coins that we know and what they're worth. All right, so I have some coins too, and so we'll talk about them, all right? So this one right here is a penny. You can tell that it's a penny because it's the only one of our coins that's kind of a brownish, coppery kind of color, okay? On the back of it, it does say, it's kind of hard to see, 1 cent. So how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. This is our 1, right? All right, then we have a nickel, and you can see the face on this one is Thomas Jefferson. He was one of our presidents, and this is kind of the updated version of the nickel. They've updated it. The back looks the same though, and on the back, I don't know if you can really see it, but if you look, it says 5 cents right there. So if you look at the back of a nickel, you will see right underneath the building, it says 5 cents. So how much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. So look at the size of the nickel compared to the penny. The nickel is bigger than the penny, right? All right. Now we have our dime, and our dime has not really changed. This is the face on the dime. On the back of it, there's like a torch and some flowers. And on the back at the bottom, I don't know if, oh, yep, you can see 1 dime. So this is our dime. It tells us that this is our dime. Our dime is worth 10 cents. How much is our dime worth? 10 cents. So if we look at the penny and the dime together, our dime is smaller than our penny, okay? The dime is in size the smallest coin that we have, all right? And then last, we have our quarter, and on it, it says $quarter. The face is the same, although they might have some new ones that are kind of different. And this is where it gets tricky. The backs are a lot different on a lot of them because we have 50 states and there's 50 different quarters, one for each state. Plus they've added in some really cool places that you can go to, like I think they have like Mount Rushmore on one of them, but the back kind of looks different depending on which state or landmark you have. So this one is Virginia, and it's got Jamestown on it. So this one's going to look different depending on which quarter you picked up, okay? If you look at our quarter, here's our nickel. It was the biggest one, but now we have our quarter, and our quarter is bigger than our nickel, okay? So the quarter is the largest in size. The dime is the smallest in size. So that will help you when you're looking at these coins trying to figure out how much they're worth, okay? So I'm going to set our coins. I'm going to throw them on the floor. Not what I meant to do, but you guys know me. I do that all the time. All right, so if you have some coins, you guys can sort them. But we've already talked about these. So let me hide myself. Again, here is a picture of a penny. Notice how the penny is brown. It's the only one that's kind of brownish in color. All right, pennies are worth 1 cent. How much is a penny worth? 1 cent. What is this coin? Oop, I went too far. This is our nickel. Our nickel is worth 5 cents. How much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. Okay, so if I have, remember, today we're going to be putting some coins together to get their value. So if I have, you are going to need a whiteboard and a marker, which I should have told you at the beginning. I'm sorry. Still got my high frequency words from reading on there. All right, so if I have a nickel and a penny, how much do I have all together? Well, I'm going to draw it, okay? So I'm going to draw a circle, and this is going to be my nickel, and so I'm going to write an N at the top and a 5 at the bottom, just like this. This tells me that it's a nickel and it's worth 5 cents, okay? And then I'm going to draw another one that is my penny. And how much is a penny worth? 1 cent. So I'm going to do the same thing, but with a P and a 1. Okay? So now that I've got my coins, I can add them together. So 5 cents plus 1 cent equals, I'm going to scoop up 5 because it's the biggest number, 5, 6. How much do I have? I have 6 cents. It is super important that we label things, right? Because as you guys know, I would much rather have cents than stinky socks. So make sure that you label it. So here's how he drew his picture for the PowerPoint. He put nickel up at the top. If you want to do that, that's fine. I like to put it in my circle just so that I know that this is my nickel and it's worth 5 and it's all together, okay? So, moving on. If I have 1 dime and 1 penny, how much do I have? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw our circles. We have a dime and we have a penny. So how many circles do I need to draw? 2. One is a dime. What does dime start with? A D, and it is worth how much? 10 cents. Good job. And then penny, penny, and it is worth, so your whiteboard or paper should look like mine. Okay? So now we're just going to add the 2 together. I have 10 plus 1. What is 10 plus 1? 11. And they're 11 what? Cents. Ooh, there you go. Cents. 11 cents. Nice job. All right. What if I had a quarter and a penny? I'm going to keep my penny the same, but this time I have a quarter. Quarter. Do you remember how much a quarter is worth? A quarter is worth 25 cents. So your board should now look like this. You have your quarter with 25 cents and you have your penny with 1 cent. We need to add these 2 numbers together. So 25 plus 1, what's 1 more than 25? 26. And what's our unit? Cents. Good job. All right. Now, because you will sometimes see this, I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to quiz you on it. So you will sometimes see this coin. This is called a dollar coin, okay? And as you can see right here, it does say $1. All right? It is worth 100 cents. it is worth 100 cents. So if I have a $1 coin and a penny, I have 100 plus 1. How much do I have? 101. Good job. Okay. You guys have your packets. If you are not in my class or don't go to my school, I'm going to put up the first page. I want you guys to work on this. Don't give yourself a time, but here's our practice. So what is coin A? What is coin B? What is coin C? And what is coin D? Go ahead and push pause, get number 1 done, and then come back. All right, let's check your work. So here's number 1. A was the penny. How much is a penny worth? 1 cent. And B is a dime. It is worth 10 cents. C is a quarter. It is worth 25 cents. And D was a nickel, which is worth 5 cents. Good job. All right, so now let's go and look at number 2. So number 2, you have all of these combinations in this box, and you need to match this box to which coin it equals. So you're gonna have to add them up, okay? So look at the front of it, look at the back of it, look at the coins that you have that you borrowed from mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever you're with, to see if you can match those up. And then draw it on your whiteboard so that you know, all right? All right, so for number 2, I drew it the way we would. So the first one had 5 pennies and a nickel. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cents. Over here, we just had a nickel, so you just need to find the other nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. And then here we had 2 dimes and a nickel. So 10, 20, 25, 25 cents. This is what your lines should look like, okay? Mine are a little wonky because I drew it on the computer, but this one matches to here because that's the dime. This is a nickel, and then this is 25 cents up to the quarter, all right? Here is your second page, okay? I want you guys to go ahead and do this and then come back and we will check your work. All right, let's go ahead and check page number 2. Let me hide myself. Oh, there we go. All right, so Tamara has 25 cents. Which one cannot be Tamara's? This is the only one that's a quarter. This is a nickel. Ben thinks he has more money than Peter. Well, Ben has a nickel, which is worth how much? 5 cents. And Peter has a what? A dime, which is worth 10 cents. So Ben is wrong because a nickel is only worth 5 and a dime is worth 10, right? Then we go down to number 5. 5 pennies equals how many cents? 5 cents. So you needed to match this dot with the coin that's worth 5 cents, which is our nickel. If you have 6 cents plus 4 cents, how much do you have? 6 plus 4 equals 10. So you need to match this to the dime. 1 quarter equals how much? 25 cents. We need to match that to the quarter. And then if you look here, I know my pen got a little wonky, but it says minus. So if you have 6 cents and you take away 5 cents, how much cents do you still have? Only 1. Which coin is worth 1 cent? The penny. So hopefully you guys drew your line to the penny. All right. You guys should have one more page that is this one. You're just matching it and going ahead and putting in the numbers. Do that and then send me a picture of it on Dojo. You're going to have to match it to 2 different coins, the front and the back, all right? I am so glad that you guys were with me today. You worked really hard. I'm super, super proud of you. I hope that you guys will come back for my next one, and I will see you guys later. Bye.